Beach ban heading into holiday weekend. The rise in COVID cases forcing county leaders to take drastic measures to slow the spread.
One family, dozens of COVID cases, one of them deadly. The scary example of just how quickly COVID-19 can spread.
And a lot of sunshine out there for us on this Monday morning. That's allowing our temperatures to warm very quickly. We'll look at all the heat we have in store for today.
But first, a look at this morning's eye-opener.
Your world in just 60 seconds.
All beaches from Palm Beach County to Miami-Dade will be closed this holiday weekend. This comes after Florida reported more than 8,000 coronavirus cases in each of the last 3 days.
It is an unfortunate result, but public health remains the focus of the elected leaders.
Experts still say Florida's on track to become the next epicenter of the pandemic. There are more than 18,000 new cases reported this weekend alone.
That positivity increase is really being driven by a big increase over the last 3 weeks in younger age groups, particularly 18 to 44.
One group being targeted, the unemployed. As we know, the pandemic caused a lot of people to lose their jobs, and some are still out of work. In some cases, scammers pretend to be representatives of well-known businesses, tricking victims into sending them money, claiming that they have a job for them.
Meals on Wheels helped a Lake Worth beach woman celebrate her 100th birthday this weekend.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, good morning to you. Thanks for watching us here at CBS 12 News at 9. I'm Matt Lincoln.
And I'm Terry Hornston. You can always take a look at the weather right on the right side of your screen, but we do have meteorologist Lauren Oleski in the house today. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning, Terry. Yes, we are all together but apart. We're all social distancing still in the studio this morning. A look right now at Storm Track radar. Skies are clear, a lot of sunshine out there, but that's allowing our temperatures to warm up very quickly as well. This is a look in Boca right now. Very hazy again this morning. We still have some of that Saharan dust in our atmosphere. Feeling very uncomfortable on this Monday. We'll take a closer look at just how hot it's going to feel coming up in my next update. Matt, Terry.
Lauren, thank you. Making every attempt to slow the spread of COVID-19, Palm Beach County is joining Broward and Miami-Dade, closing its beaches for the holiday weekend. Mayor David Kerner made the announcement on CNN last night.
It is an unfortunate result, but public health remains the focus of the elected leaders of Palm Beach County. And, unfortunately, this 4th of July will not be spent at the beach.
This news coming after Florida clocked more than 8,000 positive COVID cases for the past several days. And Saturday was that record-breaker 9,500. On Sunday, Palm Beach County had its second highest number of new cases, 461, bringing its total to 13,389. All right, let's get to James now. He's live in Juno Beach, where people are getting those beach days in before it's all off limits. James?
Yeah, Matt, we have a bright blue sky this morning and a really hot sun here. A great day to be on the sand, be in the water, and that's really the last couple of days we get to do that before the 4th of July weekend. Now, we don't know exactly what day the beaches in Palm Beach County will be roped off. It could start as early as Thursday or Friday. We do know Palm Beach County Mayor Dave Kerner will make that announcement official sometime this morning. But that now puts up a question for the Treasure Coast. What will they do? We know those counties are not as quick to put in as strict policies as the southern counties. For example, Martin and St. Lucie counties are still reviewing their mask mandates, whereas Palm Beach County already implemented a county-wide protocol. No matter the details, some beachgoers around here say this is the right call.
This is my first day at the beach in a month. So, it needs to be done when it needs to be done, I think it definitely will, we need to keep us isolated from other people. That'll be great.
We did hear from folks both in person and on social media that are against this new upcoming order. They say there's really no point in roping off the beaches because people will still find a way to get together at some point. No word on how soon the mayor will make that announcement. Of course, we'll let you know once it happens. Matt and Terry?
All right, thank you, James. And as James just said, no word yet on if Treasure Coast counties will follow suit. And Martin County is now the southernmost county in our area with beaches still open for the holiday. That's as of now. We do know a special meeting in St. Lucie County will be held on Wednesday to discuss a possible mask mandate. If they do plan to discuss beaches there, whether or not they'll be open for the holiday weekend, we of course will let you know that as well. And closing down our beaches is what we're talking about this morning. Sam's kicked off the conversation on social media. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Terry. It's really getting heated on social media. This morning, we have nearly 500 comments, and a lot of people are unhappy with the beach closures. And then we've got people on the other end of the spectrum who say the whole state should be shut down again. So here's what we're asking you this morning. We want to know if you think the Treasure Coast should follow suit and shut down its beaches for the holiday weekend. Deborah thinks they should close down, and she thinks the beaches should stay closed until the virus is under control. Now, on Twitter, most of you agree with Deborah. About 61% of you are saying close the Treasure Coast beaches. 23% of you are saying no way, keep them open. And about 16% of you think the beaches should stay open, but with restrictions like county residents only. So we want you to keep joining in with us this morning. I'm going to be sharing some more of your comments coming up in just a little bit.
All right, Sam, thank you. Another method of slowing the spread is, of course, the mask mandates that we're seeing in South Florida. Let's take you county by county just to make sure that you know what's going on. Masks are only required for employees of businesses that serve the public in Indian River County. That went into effect at 8 a.m. this morning. Masks are not mandatory for customers or the general public. This also does not include the city of Vero Beach. A reminder for people in Palm Beach County, masks are required at restaurants, retail stores, hotels, pharmacies, and on public transit. Violators could face a $250 fine. Also, masks are being sent right now to all households in Palm Beach County. In Martin County, employees at grocery stores, food services, and retail stores will need to wear a mask while working. Everyone else is just encouraged to wear one. And we won't know until Wednesday if masks will be required in St. Lucie County. We saw a very heated debate there about masks on Friday.
And I will not be muzzled like a mad dog.
I am appalled and disgusted that some can believe a minor inconvenience of wearing a mask outweighs the risk of infecting someone with this virus.
Although county leaders tabled the discussion until later this week, they did pass an emergency motion requiring masks in all county buildings. A lot of information here. So for all the requirements, county by county, you can head to our website, CBS12.com. We have it all there for you. Still ahead on CBS 12 News at 9, spreading like wildfire. Dozens of family members infected with coronavirus without even gathering. Their message to others when it comes to containing the coronavirus. Plus, businesses boycotting Facebook. Why they're pulling ads off the social media site. We'll tell you about it.
We're learning more about reports that Russia allegedly paid the Taliban in Afghanistan to kill U.S. troops. National correspondent Atra El-Nashar is live on Capitol Hill with how Congress is reacting to this information. Morning, Atra.
Hey, good morning, Matt. Well, we're learning there's new reports out this morning that some leaders in Congress will actually get a briefing on this today at the White House. But House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is calling for a report in Congress on what exactly the intelligence community knew and who knew it. Now, President Trump denies that he, his chief of staff, or the vice president were ever briefed about this. He tweeted out that intelligence officials deemed this information not credible. However, the Washington Post is reporting that several U.S. troops were killed because of these alleged Russian bounties, though it's not clear exactly how many. So look, Democrats in Congress are going to keep pressing the administration on this. House Speaker Pelosi says that President Trump refuses to take any negative claim or charge against Russia seriously. And over in the Senate, where they're still debating the annual defense budget, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer is calling on aggressive sanctions against Russia in retaliation for this. So we'll see if any Republicans get on board with that or if they'll stick with the White House's claim that officials knew nothing about this.
Also in the House today, a battle going on. Lawmakers set to vote on expanding part of the Affordable Care Act. But this comes as the Trump administration is trying to eliminate it entirely. So what's going on here?
Right. So this House bill that Democrats are set to vote on today, or at least consider today, would incentivize states using federal grants to expand Medicaid services, boost tax credits, as well as limit the amount that a person has to pay for premiums, limit it to about 8.5% of their income. Like you said, the White House trying to strike down the ACA entirely by filing a case in the Supreme Court that claims that the individual mandate in the Affordable Care Act is unconstitutional. It's something that's been argued in court for years now, since Obamacare's inception, frankly, but it's unclear if the Supreme Court will rule on that before the November election.
Atra Eldenshaw reporting for us live in Washington, D.C. Atra, thank you very much. Well, still ahead, why the nation's top doctor says herd immunity when it comes to coronavirus is unlikely, even after a vaccine is available to the public. And more Americans are staying close to home for their summer getaways, the spike in vacation rentals within driving distance. Welcome back, CBS 12 News at 9. It's time for our favorite part of the morning, Coffee Talk. We're expecting to hear officially that Palm Beach County is going to ban people from going on the beaches this weekend. We're going to get some of the details, but we do know that Broward County is not letting anyone on the beaches from the 3rd through the 5th, and that Monroe County, that's Key West, from July 2nd all the way through the 7th. So guys, what do you think about shutting the beaches down?
I think it's unfortunate, but it has to be done. The cases are just skyrocketing in Florida, and we want to see less illness. You know, of course, we want the beaches to be open, but we want less people sick, and we, of course, don't want anyone dying.
I agree. You know, it's not the news I think people want to hear, but I think it's the right move. You know, we have to do it. Our numbers are spiking. We need to prevent them from not.
And the pressure is certainly on Treasure Coast counties now because with everything south of them being closed, I'm sure Martin County does not want to see everyone from Palm Beach and Broward coming up north just to go on the beaches this weekend. So we'll wait and hear from them sometime this week. Of course, we'll let you know whenever we do. That's going to do it for CBS 12 News at 9. We'll see you at noon.